What's up, guys? If someone dive back in this YouTube channel, um, I can't believe that I haven't done a fucking. Ooh, let me stop cussing. I haven't done a devlog in like damn near like 3 weeks, bro. Like what the heck? Holy shoot. Yeah, no wonder why people keep on pinging me to do a devlog because I haven't done it in 3 weeks. So my bad. I thought it's only been 1 week. So my bad on that though. So I know your question is what I've been doing this whole time. Um, so there was a couple of things taking me up, but still, I still did some great work during this time. So thanks for watching. All the remote, all the remote functions and events in Tycoon 2 are now like properly secured. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be spam. You shouldn't be able to put any weird variables in it like you could before. It's actually a lot less secure than I thought, you know, after I was done with everything. But it's a lot better now. It's way more better now. Way more better. You feel me? To be honest, I could really optimize it, but I'll have to go through all the, like, every single weapon to do that. I ain't doing that. And when I'm talking about optimization, I'm talking about like the network, what's it called? Network packets. I could really optimize that, but like I said, I'm just not gonna do that for every single weapon, at least for now. It's a little bit annoying to do at the moment, but yeah, that's good. You know, I added a vote kick system. This is really the same thing for realist, but I just touched it up just a little bit. Um, I'm working on it, the teleport bypassing method that exploiters are using, and I'm also working on make sure you can't change the hitboxes too. I'm working on that too. And I'm also working on a moderation system. I don't have anything previewable yet. You feel me? I actually don't know how I'm gonna make it look. I definitely want to do it where you can do commands in the chat, but you know, also want to make it like an interface. I'm just not sure how I'm gonna go about that yet. But yeah, once all of that is done right there, then I'm gonna make testing available. I'm not sure when. Actually, I'm just gonna say soon. You know what I mean? Uh, excuse me. It should definitely be before the end of December for sure. There's no way it should unless something happens. But yeah, um, yeah, that's it for this devlog. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry for taking 3 weeks to do this. That's actually sad. So my bad. Like I literally didn't do one since November. Like the 17th of November. Like what the heck? So, ooh, excuse me. But yeah, I don't think I got anything else to say though. I guess I can talk about future plans. So after that's done, and then we can finally start working on like new stuff for the Morty. You know what I mean? Like I'm really excited to work on. Oh, I'm tired as heck. Oh my gosh, I'm like really excited to work on the. Oh wait, no, I can't work on that yet. I gotta work on. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was working on sieges. I got to work on sieges and all that. So, anyways, I know I've been asked to like review, submit ideas live for like a long time. So I'm gonna do that now. I've been wanting to do this for like the past, I don't know, like 2 or 3 devlogs. So I'm gonna do that now. All right. So the first idea that I'm looking at right now is by Leafy, or well, actually it's by Genius. New lobby music. All right. Let's see what you're cooking with, bro. Pumpkin pie funk. What the hell's what the hell?
How to make a delicious homemade pumpkin pie. 3/4 cup sugar.
No. Idea by me. Add a rule that moderators can use against alt accounts without having to resort to waiting for a higher up to do something about it. Joining rules, rejoining. Do not rejoin the server by using an alt account to bypass any type of moderation. This break. Don't I have an alt rule already? Hold on. I think it's in. It's not chant. It's not communication. I think it's self-expression or joining. No, not there, not there. Not there, not there. No. It's gotta be joining. Yeah, right here, right here. Yeah, right here. E-verify Roblox that is at least. Did it say anything different? Yeah, you don't even define what all the count is. So yeah, that's a denied. Well, actually, I put a basketball and a deny. Alright, I did. Okay, idea by me. Fun channels update part 1. The fun channels are a critical part of this Discord server. They allow the users in this server to post stuff they have recorded or made in an effort to show off their skills or to improve the game and or the server. Since they are introduction in this server, they have gone mostly without change for a long time. And since Discord rolled out new updates for servers, I believe the fun channel should take advantage of those updates and at the same time we overhaul for more practical use. Part 1 of this idea will resolve around the channels themselves, and part 2 will be the overhaul rules for them. With that in mind, always remember the feedback for the server, and the channels are always appreciated. Some ideas reporting should be archived and turned into a forums channel. While I'm not the biggest fan of forum channels, I can definitely see their usage. They provide a more easily viewable and more compact format to view posts in those channels. Only these three channels should be converted to forums, and the rest should stay the same. How the forum channels work? With those channels now as forums, they come some differences. First of all, only one message in a forum can be pinned at a time. Oh, that sucks. This pin slot should be a message from some device explaining the emojis and what they mean when they react to your post with them. Another thing that's been a long time coming is commentary on a post, like all forums. I'm not gonna read the rest of this. When I do update the fun channels, I do want to implement the thread thing that I had in mind a long time ago. So I'm gonna deny this. Tags. Forums have tags that allow you. I ain't reading the rest of that. Fun channels update part 2. The first part of this update was going over how the analysis rules. Do not abuse the analysis forms by making. I ain't reading that. Hold on, let me read it. Nobody does this. Yeah, because nobody does this. Yeah, I'm just gonna read that. Okay. Construction building idea. Militant gun trap. Militant gun traps are a trap which are laid out by the constructor. Their main purpose is to either kill or disable enemy foot soldiers without step onto it. When an enemy steps onto one of these traps, it forces the victim to be stuck on them like a bear trap. If it gets shitty bullets at the enemy, this trap is capable of dealing 190 damage, enough to make a player alive with about 150 HP for the sake of this not being cancerous to deal with. These traps can also appear next to militant outposts and headquarters on the dropland, replacing landmines with these gun traps. The traps are hardly noticeable as a trade-off, but you don't immediately die to them. These traps are mainly designed to counter infantry, so they are obviously garbage against tanks, giants, heroes, and all that. There's a representation. I probably won't add the fireworks, but that's actually a cool idea. I like that idea. All right, good. No. Do you even have a rare chance to spawn in casual houses on Onslaught and a rare chance to spawn in other places casuals normally spawn? I think it'd be neat if casuals had a support type unit, even though it was kind of bad at his job. Not to mention the fact that we really don't have any casuals who have food related abilities. Seems like a missed opportunity. Well, the video won't even load. I might have to. What the hell? The hell you got me down? Why is this 55? Bro. Download the video. Yeah, I can't even. Yeah, you kind of hold. I'm gonna have to go back to that. I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna put a thank you. Update any of these. I don't even like these icons right here. I did see the chaotic and the guest one. I really like those, but I don't like these right here. I'd rather this be like a whole new thing, like a whole cake or something. And then the rain is cool, but I feel like it could just look better. Rebels that deploy on site should sometimes go and try to light the wheat fields on fire in front of the casual mansions. This would cause the fields to be temporarily dangerous to enter, as you'll get light on fire, and then after some time the fields would get burned down and no longer provide covering or hiding spots. They would not attempt to do this while it was raining. Instead, options to take control of the portal or cause general chaos, and rain would put out the fire if it starts while it is spreading. Excuse me. I think this will be a cool addition, as it makes sense given the rebels' desire to cause destruction and burn corpse and food. It'll make their encounters more interesting with a little more stakes. Oh yeah, this can also be prevented by killing the rebels. And yeah, I like this. This is a cool ass idea. I might pin this actually, if I got pins. All right, cool. Idea by Bobbert. Replace some relevant militant clothing to better assign with factions with the changes. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, for sure, bro. I'm gonna put thinking on this. I don't know if they should wear darker clothing. That's just me though. Adding on to this, I think most human factions deploying the message, especially on should have goals and try to complete rather than just aimlessly fighting over whoever's closest. I think it'd be very cool and potentially strategically interesting if the different factions try to do different tasks based on the state of the map or just in general. What you mean? Survivors sometimes will drag the bodies of their kills back to the survivor base and feast upon us as their cannibals because they need food. Sometimes you'll see survivors go to the ocean, not the lake part, to drink it from it and instantly. Ooh, I like this. Actually remember another idea where we would have like, I don't know if it was Mickey or somebody else. It might have been what was his name? Might have been a dude named 40, where he said to have like survivors like kind of like drift into the ocean off of the rafts. I like that too. So this kind of plays onto it. I like this too. Casual scouts that spawn outside the mansion should run to the mansion door and bang when they try to alert those inside of danger. If they find an enemy too close to the mansion, they should also not stray too far from the mansion and actually keep watch. If a casual scout dies before alerting the inside, another casual from inside will eventually come out to see where he went, either becoming the new scout or causing the casual house raid to trigger. Casuals that survive their mansion being exploded should flee to the nearest non-destroyed. Ooh, I like that. Militants should try and seize control of the portal. This is planned right here, unless it's blown up, in which case they'll try to secure the bridge. The militant aircraft carrier should pull up closer to the bridge when the portal is destroyed, so it can shoot at enemies on the. I'm probably not gonna do that for a long time, because I think boats still need to be rescripted entirely. I never did boats yet. Robots I already mentioned should try to light the crops on fire. Yep. Hobos will take control of enemy hobo huts. How would that work? I mean, visually speaking, that might be a little bit difficult to do. It would be really cool to see all this happening, especially different events happening simultaneously, and really make the world feel more alive, and the NPCs feel less like bots and more like actual people. It could also result in some hilarious interactions between factions, like the casuals guarding the mansion screaming for because of a rebels in the course of fire. All that being said, these are examples, and yeah. This is a fire idea. I like this. Yeah, that's fire. Put a heart on it. Yeah. This right here is what I was talking about. Yeah, I like these designs. I feel like this is very fitting for the guesses. I love the colors right here. I even like the little atoms is orbiting. You know, like some UFO energy going on. And the chaotics, I like the eyeball. You feel me? I feel like that's like a hellish creature type of design, which is really cool. I like the little symbol right here. It kind of looks like a sun, but it looks more darker because maybe, you know, it's supposed to represent the underground. I really like this. I really like this. You know what I mean? I feel like you could really add some pizzazz to the noob and the zombie faction logo. I would definitely accept that if you did. Gosh damn. Okay. Increases survivor presence and survivability and onslaught or reduce. Wow, the idea of being in a side battle is cool with the hope of survivor. It has a side effect which takes away from the gameplay and all that. Taking control of the portal for the first time is a big highlight of onslaught, and it sort of feels like less rewarding and not as satisfying as before. This is because the hobos usually end up destroying the entire survivor base before players can really get there, rather than fighting our way through hobos, casuals, and then finally taking on a survivor base. We just walk over to the completely undefended portal and claim it easily with nothing really in our way, since the hobos destroyed the survivor base for us. I miss being able to go and raid the survivor base myself and actually earn the portal, as me and my team do the work to bring down what was defending it. Hell, the portal being taken was literally had its own music. It was supposed to be significant. I simply suggest that the survivors get a bit of a buff to the spawn rates and max population, so bring back the feeling of accomplishment when you and your team successfully bring down the survivor base and seize control of the portal. Let us players fight the survivors instead of them automatically listening to hobos if needed. Perhaps make them a bit more defensive when more survivors stay near the fort, and only if you go out to fight in little groups or something. I think I'm gonna take your idea over here where you have hobos fighting each other for control of the huts. Hold on, where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, right here. I think if I added this idea, it will help with that too a little bit. I do like the idea of survivors losing to hobos though, but it does happen way too consistently though. I do agree with you right there. I do want the survivors to be overwhelmed by hobos over time. You feel me? Like if the players don't get there, or if the leaders don't get the NPCs early enough, then I feel like it's cool if the hobos overwhelm them, because it makes taking the portal a little bit urgent and even dangerous if the hobos take the portal at times. Like, because, you know, people lose to hobos. You know, I would never lose to the hobos. But people do lose the hobos in the Morty. So I feel like if I added this right here with it, I think that would be a really good way to, like, make it a little bit less faster for the survivors losing. Other than that, though, I agree with this idea, but I don't agree with it. I'm going to put a blue check mark. Yeah. Anyways, that's just for the idea submissions. Anyways, if you made it to the video, thanks for watching.